Greetings, everyone. This is Mary Gallo of Explora Journeys, and I am truly grateful to Emma at A Passport to Travel for the opportunity to introduce you to Explora Journeys. In case you're not familiar with us, there's a good reason. We are not just a new brand, but we really are a new style of ocean travel. We are privately owned by an Italian family that had the passion project to create not another luxury cruise line, but something truly different and transformative in the world of ocean travel. The goal was to create the look and the feel of an ultra luxury resort at sea. So, for those of you listening that love to explore the ocean by cruising, you will be so happy with us. But for those of you that are thinking, well, I love to travel, I love luxury, but I'm really not a cruiser, I promise you, you too will find your happy place on Explora Journeys. So, allow me to introduce you to our gorgeous ships. There is no narration to this video, so I will just point out some of the highlights of our gorgeous ships. The first thing that you're going to see is one of our 6 standalone restaurants. This is Sakura, which means cherry blossom in Japanese. I love to point out the thickness of the mattresses at our pools and just the gorgeous ways in which they have been designed. Every single element, from the lighting fixtures to our Steinway pianos, every aspect has been really thought out to create the look, the feel, the ambience of an ultra luxury resort. Our ships are 461 suites. Every suite is oceanfront. Every suite has a private terrace. And this is really the essence of Explora, our lobby and our lobby bar. Here you're looking at part of our spa thermal area. And as it says on the screen, the goal was to create the look and the feel of a private yacht mixed with that ultra luxury resort so that our guests can discover their ocean state of mind. We're an incredibly inclusive product, which makes us even more attractive to the luxury traveler. So in addition to your accommodations, we include premium spirits and wines throughout the suites, bars, lounges, and restaurants. We include meals in 5 of the 6 restaurants. We include access to the spa thermal area, all your gratuities, and unlimited minutes of high-speed Wi-Fi for 3 devices per guest. So right now we have 2 ships in the water. The third one is coming out next year. And by 2028, we will have a fleet of 6. So to talk a little bit about the different kinds of travelers who really find their home at Explora Journeys, I'm going to start with the solo sophisticate. If you are a solo traveler listening to this today, you will love your time on Explora Journeys for a number of reasons. Of course, we do gatherings for our solo travelers so that they can meet others. But because our ships were designed on the pillars of space and choice, all of our public spaces, from the restaurants to the bars to the pools to the lounges, we have lots of options, but they're all intimate. So it makes it very, very easy to meet with other guests and to find new friends, people to have drinks, dinner with, etc. I will also mention that we understand that the solo traveler is looking for value. So we do have a lot of journeys where we'll have a 25 or 50% solo supplement. And from time to time, we do offer journeys with a 0% solo supplement. So this is where you would want to speak to Emma, and she will be very happy to see what sort of great pricing we can offer you. We also, I'm proud to say, have no such thing as solo cabins or accommodations. We believe our solo travelers should sail in the same style as others. So even starting with our lead-in category, Ocean Terrace Suite that you see here, they are 300 square feet of interior space with a terrace of an additional 77. So whether you're traveling by yourself or with another guest, you'll have lots of space to enjoy. I like to point out that every suite in every category has a walk-in closet, has that vanity, and in the drawer of that vanity, you'll find a Dyson hair dryer. Now, our biggest onboard demographic, and this is one that has found us organically, is the modern affluent, the working wealthy. So loosely debased, mid-30s to pre-retirement. There's a number of reasons for this. Many of the guests in this age group have children, and we are family friendly, so I'll talk about that in a moment. They also want luxury, but they don't want formality. And since we are European luxury lifestyle, meaning we do not have a formal dress code or a formal night, they appreciate the fact that they can be resort casual during the day, resort chic in the evening. And of course, this is a demographic that very much appreciates having very dependable high-speed Wi-Fi at no additional charge. So perhaps they would want to consider some of our larger accommodations, our ocean penthouses. We have 4 subcategories ranging from 463 to 732 square feet. Some are just a larger version of our lead-in category, so still a studio open feel, but with more space. And then some are true one bedrooms. So I mentioned we are family friendly. The picture on the right is the Nautilus Club, which is our kids club. It's open daily from 9 a.m. to midnight with activities directors to spend time with our younger guests. And then, of course, you see the pool table. We have video games. So the tweens and teens can come on their own, meet other passengers their own age, and have their own place to kind of hang out. So we do really well with the multi-gen, the generational gathers. And we might suggest then perhaps that the grandparents take one of our residences, and we call them residences only because they're so spacious and elegantly appointed. You're going to feel that it is your home at sea. They range in size from 750 to 1,600 square feet of interior and exterior space. This is a cocoon residence. This one is really spectacular. It is aft. It has a very large wraparound outdoor private terrace with a private whirlpool. So if the group that is traveling together likes to have lots of private outdoor space, I would certainly recommend this. But then we also have our beautiful retreat residence, which is forward. And while the terrace in this residence is quite small, the advantage it has is this very large living dining area. So I see a family here with younger kids. Maybe the kids are playing on the floor, running around, wrestling being what kids do. This is a wonderful space for groups of people, families or friends traveling together to be able to get together and a lot of private indoor space. If you are a wellness seeker, and I would say that goes on both sides of the wellness aspect, perhaps you are like me or someone who enjoys a great relaxation and a spa experience, but you could also be someone who really likes to maintain their fitness regime. Whatever it is, we have you covered. So we have our gorgeous Ocean Wellness Spa, 7,500 square feet. And I'm happy to say that access to this spa thermal area is included in the cost of the journey. So you could enjoy our sauna, our steam room, the hydrotherapy pool that you see, and the gentleman is enjoying a wonderful, very strong neck, back, and shoulders massage here. We also have our Himalayan salt cave. We have an experience shower, so lots of ways in which you can relax. But then we also have a running, walking track, a half basketball court, and a pickleball court, as well as a gym with techno gym equipment, free weights, kettlebells, trainers that you can hire to maintain your fitness regime. And then we offer complimentary classes daily. There's usually a couple of cardio, as well as Pilates, stretching, meditation, and relaxation. So all of these are ways where the wellness wanderer can come, maintain their fitness regime, relax, de-stress, enjoy with us. And of course, being owned by Italians, food and beverages, like I say, our religion. So we do not have a main dining room, but we have 6 standalone restaurants, each with its own style, cuisine, decor, and ambiance. 5 of those 6 restaurants are included in the cost of the journey. The only one that has an experience fee is Anthology on the top left. This is our multi-course tasting menu of gourmet Italian cuisine. The other 5 are all included in the cost of the journey, ranging from Emporium Marketplace, which is our breakfast, lunch, and dinner restaurant. It is not a buffet, but rather a gourmet food hall with 18 cooking stations. Fil Rouge is open for breakfast and dinner, and this is tableside service a la carte menu of fine international cuisine. Marble & Co. is our European steakhouse. It does offer vegetarian and pescatarian options, but the focus is on great cuts of meat, open for dinner only. Med Yacht Club is exactly what you might expect. Cuisines from the countries that border the Mediterranean, both European and North African. And then finally, Sakura that you saw in the video. Sakura is our Pan-Asian restaurant. It's open for lunch with a limited menu, but in the evening it features a robust menu of freshly made sushi, along with cuisines from Japan, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. And then something a lot of our guests enjoy is our chef's kitchen. This is actually can only be booked on board, and there is an experience fee for this. But this is an opportunity for guests to enjoy learning how to make some wonderful different dishes trained by a master chef. And then for enrichment and entertainment, we have many options. We do have a program of luminaries that will speak on their area of expertise or perhaps talk about the destinations that we're visiting. And then through the day, we'll have trivia games, we'll have classes, maybe conversational language classes, dance classes, photography lessons. And then in the evening, we have entertainment in at least 5 or 6 lounges nightly. Anything from Journeys Lounge, which is our live entertainment, more like a cabaret show. In a Stern Lounge, we'll have fun things like karaoke and silent disco, Sky Bar on Deck 14. Almost every evening, we'll have a DJ spinning tunes, and this is a very popular place for sail away and sunset cocktails, and the list goes on and on. We also featured no fewer than 4 pools. This is something that our guests truly enjoy because you never have to work to find a place to be outside on our ships. So each of the 4 pools is a heated saltwater pool with bars attached. So there's always a lively ambiance. But then scattered around the ship, we also have sunbeds and cabanas a little bit further away from the pools. So that if your goal is to read a book or take a nap, you too can find your happy place. For the sports aficionado, you might want to consider coming on board with us because we're very proud to say that the young man in that photo, Yannick Sinner, the world's #2 tennis player, is our global ambassador. And we are also the exclusive ocean partner with Formula One. And I'm going to show you a quick 30-second video. If you've ever wanted to attend the Grand Prix of Monte Carlo, which is truly the grande dame of all Formula One races, we will be the only ship docked in Monte Carlo for the 2026 Grand Prix from June 5 to 8. So this is a wonderful way to experience all the excitement of the Formula One and enjoy all of the restaurants and benefits inclusion that we offer. So if you're interested, please reach out to Emma. She can certainly provide you with the availability and the pricing for this bucket list experience. We do have a small casino on board as well. Perhaps you want to come on board and tempt your luck. Come and sail with us soon and find a way to pay for that Explora Formula One journey. So right now we have 2 ships in the water. They will both be in the Caribbean for the winter and spring. Then Explorer 1 and 2 will be back in the Mediterranean, and Explorer 3 will launch next summer. She will be making her way up to Northern Europe, Iceland, and Greenland for the late summer, early fall. Then she'll head over to the eastern seaboard of Canada for the fall foliage leaf peeping, down the east coast of the US through the Panama Canal. Then she'll turn and head north, and in the summer of 2027, we will have our first Alaska season. I will tell you that all of our journeys are available for viewing and booking all the way through March of 2028. We do have our loyalty program, Explora Club. And of course, there are different levels. You can find out more about this on our website, and Emma can certainly assist you with that as well. But the thing that I think you'll find most important and exciting is that we do offer status matches with all these other brands. So if you are currently in a status with any one of these, you can reach out to Emma, and Emma will assist in getting you a status match so that when you sail with us, you start at the level of status that you deserve. We do have a wonderful promotion in market right now. Emma will be able to tell you more about it, but we have some value savings that range anywhere from 5 to 10, all the way up to 40% off of our best available rate. And it also means you only have to give a 5% deposit. So this is for bookings made from the 3rd of November to the 1st of December. I want to point out that we still have space for the holidays. So if you've thought about going away and maybe it's just been too expensive, or the resorts are asking for too long a length of stay, we have some great options from 7 and 8 night journeys. Again, I repeat, reach out to Emma. She can check the availability and get the pricing for you. And these are some of the awards and accolades that we have received. I will end by telling you that we do have a special right now for clients of Emma and a passport to travel. So if you make a booking between the 17th of November and the 28th, you will earn a bonus journey experience credit. That's our term for a shipboard credit. So if you book an Ocean Terrace suite, you'll get a bonus shipboard credit of $200. If you book an Ocean Penthouse, it's $400. And if you book one of our residences, it is $800. And this is in addition to the Travel Leaders Journey Experience or shipboard credit that you will earn when you book through Emma. That is $150 or euros, depending on where the ship is in solo occupancy, $300 or euros maximum. So again, my thanks to Emma and to a passport to travel for allowing me to introduce Explore Journeys to you. I certainly hope to hear from Emma that many of you have reached out to ask her for more information and are taking advantage of that booking incentive. So you have the bonus shipboard credit to expend on board. Thank you so very much for your time, and we look forward to welcoming many of you on board.